Yo, what's up? What's up? This is your man Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. Guys, welcome to this episode of Trade Hippo TV. All right, guys. So on this episode, I'm gonna be talking about some changes, some things that I need to get done. I need to get done, guys. Um, your guys are going to see a lot more content coming down the pipeline around this channel, where I'm gonna be showcasing just me taking and trying to take my store to the next level. To kind of give you a little bit of back history on me, I've been I've been running a e-commerce store on top of eBay for the last 7.5 years. I buy and sell gently used and vintage apparel, everything from Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, the North Face, LL Bean, Patagonia, to Adidas, all kind of different brands. I've sold over 2,000 items on a very part-time, spare time basis over these 7.5 years. Never really put like consistent full-time effort until this. The most I've worked, like when I would take vacations from my job, I might spend a couple of days doing a lot of listings. Here over the past 2 years, I haven't done hardly any listings on my store. Probably about a total of about, if I had to say, about 600 items over the last 2 years, if it's been that. And I was in the process of thinking about shutting down my store, and I've decided not to do that. And let me tell you why. Almost, we're 3 days, three more. I'm 3 days from being 1 year job free. I came home back in May of 2023. Actually, no, let me take that back. I put my 2 week notice in on the 11th, and I walked out 2 weeks later. So I walked out like around the 25th. All right, but I'm 2 days, 3 days away from almost a year since I put in my 2 week notice from my job. But anyway, I came home, and one of my things I came home for was I was coming home to operate a. I was coming home to attempt to operate a different type of business, and I really wasn't sure on my e-commerce business, and so I really didn't do too much with that. I launched a independent carrier company where I do last mile deliveries for Amazon and Walmart. And I listed a few things here and there over the year. Nothing big, probably about a total about 150 items. And yeah. And so what I've decided to do, I've decided not to shut down the store as of right now. So what I want to do is I want to give myself a chance to see, now that without the job, with just the other business going, what can I do with the store? And my whole thing is, if I build it up and run it and I decide that I don't want to keep it, I won't shut it down, I would sell it. And I will be able to do that based on a few things that I've done. And it's a little different than how everybody else. First of all, what gives me a sellable asset is that I have a brand. So my brand is Trade Hippo. You can go on Instagram, you can go to my website. And actually, I'm gonna take you there and show it to you guys. But instead of just jumping on reselling, I jumped on and started building a brand. So I built a brand around my reselling business called Trade Hippo. And I set this brand up to be an e-commerce brand, but I also set it up to be an offline brand if I decide to go that route. Like, say later on I wanted to open up a store or something like that, that this would work with this. But I also set this brand up to almost scale into a marketplace if I decide to do that. So that's something else that I'm thinking about, that I'll talk to you guys about, to where I don't just sell my own items, but I sell items from other people. And we'll talk about that later on. And yeah, so what I've decided to do is I said, okay, well, if I build this out and I don't want to keep it, I can sell the business. I will sell the inventory. Everything is put inside of an LLC, so I'll be able to give them the eBay store. Yeah, the processes I got, how I source, how I buy. And the last thing that I'm working on is I'm getting ready to put together a standalone shop store on Shopify. And you guys will be you get more information on it as I start rolling out the content. But it was something I was thinking about doing years ago, but I just didn't do it. But I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to be doing it because I'm going to be taking my Shopify store and putting a lot of my higher end vintage items on there and my specialty items. All right, another thing I'm looking to do inside of what I'm doing is I want to actually start selling smalls. So I'm gonna figure out a way to where I can sell smaller things that I could sell for a higher value. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Like one of the things I thought about doing was getting into flipping some watches. All right, some used watches. Another thing I thought about doing was doing custom clothing. All right, and hats and things like that that we created on site. No t-shirts, sweatshirts, and stuff like that that we had designs made. We press them on, we sell them like that. I thought about also getting into things such as sports cards and maybe taking my inventory and moving away from just general inventory, but all inventory that has a sports theme. Thinking about things like that that would allow me to be able to scale, okay, a lot bigger than what I can just working with the general clothing. And so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I haven't decided, but that's some things I'm thinking about moving into um, that type of um, that type of thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you guys real quick and show you the store, the Instagram page, the Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. Now, most of these social media platforms, I haven't done anything with. Like the YouTube channel, I set it up about a year or something ago and just put a few videos up. Same thing with the Facebook page, Instagram. I just put up enough pictures and videos just to have a presence on there. All right. And so let me go over and show you guys what we're working with here. All right. So give me a minute. And guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I can do with this. All right. Really excited about that. All right. So hold on a minute. Let me get us to where we need to be at. And then we're going to walk through and I'm going to show you guys. All right. And I'm kind of going to talk to you guys about what we're going to be doing also too. All right. All right. So let's go into mode here. Share screen. All right. So you guys should be looking at my corporate site. All right. So this is one of two sites that I have. This is my corporate site here. Basically, this is a page where I can send people to, and it just gives a very brief summary of what it is that we're doing with Trade Hippo. I put this page together probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Need to get it updated, but it's a basic page where it gives the mission statement. It talks about what we're doing here. Do we have the contact information here? All right. And if a person clicks to go to the store, they'll go here. And this is actually my e-commerce store. And the way I did my e-commerce store is I have I have what they call a landing page or a door page to my store. I just didn't want to go in, like I said, and just send people directly to my eBay store. I wanted to create some type of branding, some type of positioning with it. So I created what we call a doorway page and a landing page. And this allows me to be able to go and put samples of what we sell. I could run coupon specials. I could do themes around whatever's going on this. I could do all my promotions and stuff and all my creativity part of my store on the front end here. All right, so let's get back to it. Let me show you. All right, so when you come here, all right, you're at the store here. I have a big banner that I change out from time to time with different graphics. We have Meet the Founder. This is a video where I shot where I just introduced myself to my customers. I have some brief information covering the mission statement, what we're doing, the niche that we're in, the space that we're in, which is called circular fashion, and we're in the recycling space. And I just talk about that. Then they can see some of the items I sold over the years. All right, here. And then if they wanted to see like my Instagram page, you can go here. I have 1,300 followers on Instagram. And you come here. And like I said, I just put up things over the years just to have a presence on Instagram. But it did the trick. All right, it allowed for me to be able to have some history there. But again, this is going to be one of those social media platforms that we're going to be really pumping up as we get going. but that's there so you guys can see that. All right, then we have Facebook page. Again, I haven't done a lot with this. I will be doing more. Again, I just allowed certain things that was posting to go on there. So we're going to be putting a lot of content up there on here just to do that there. So we got that coming. All right, what else we got here? Okay, so let's go to shop. And this is when I actually take you into my eBay store. So here's my eBay store. You can see I have 100% positive feedback, 2,000 items sold, 99 followers. If you come over to the feedback, I think I had 613 reviews, 614 reviews now. No negatives. Last 12 months, I had 131 positive reviews, 3 neutrals, which is really cool. And I have over 1,000 items still listed on my store. All right. Go back here to shop. Take you down. You're going to be able to see some of the items that I have on my store. Have a lot of a mixture of summer, winter, fall, and spring clothing on my store. Just click there. Just a lot of clothing and stuff. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and that gives you guys a opportunity to see what I'm working with. Now, I just to kind of draw some context. I have a warehouse down in my basement. I have 1,200 square feet in my basement, and I use an area that's right at 600 square feet for my warehouse. And I'm in the process of switching my inventory system over from a bin system to a box system. And let me see if I can find a picture to show you guys what it looks like. Give me a minute. Show you guys what it looks like down there. I didn't have this part ready. Let me see. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I would have to probably show you guys later. All right, because I didn't have anything prepped for that. Let me see if I can move something over. Hold on 1 second. Nah, it's not letting me move it over. Okay, I'll have to show you guys that later. Actually, I'll probably shoot a video, just do a walkthrough and show you guys what that looks like down there. But anyway, I have 600 square feet downstairs. Um, I'm in the process of doing a couple things. I have a finished bathroom down there where everything was framed out and finished on the inside of the bathroom, but on the outside it wasn't. So last year I put up drywall. I was in the process of taping and mudding and painting. Still got to do that. And I'm also in the process of moving everything over from a bin system to a box system on shelves. And so I got to move all that inventory over. Then I got a few more things I want to do down in the warehouse to get it cleaned. And then I want to actually set it up to be very efficient, right? And you guys will see I have a lot of open space down there. Now, the other thing that I have a death pile, or what's equivalent of death pile, probably about 500 items still in the warehouse and around different places of the house of things that I need to get listed. So we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be shooting a lot of footage from down in that basement. So you guys are going to be able to see me down there working in the warehouse, and you're going to be able to see all this transformation. And as I build things up, my capacity on what I could hold in that basement, I think at least 10,000 items. Yeah, I can hold at least about 10,000 items in there if I needed to. But I'm ideally right now, I think I want my store to be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the 3,000 mark first and see where I'm at. But I think maximum right now, I'm thinking 5,000, not 10,000. We'll see. Up until this point, I've been doing the volume game. So I've been buying stuff for cheap, selling it cheap. And then on specialty items that I get are like vintage items, highly collective items. I might sell those anywhere from 30 to a couple $100. Um, but what I want to do now is I want to move away from the cheap stuff like I have, but get more into specialty items that I can sell for more. And I don't want to take my cost of goods up that high right now. I think right now I'm at probably about an average about $2 on my cost of goods. Most of my sourcing is done from the bins, but I do source from the local Goodwills. Um, yeah, and so yeah, but what I want to do now is I want to start picking and sourcing items that will make me a minimum of $20 profit. And my buy cost, I don't want it to be over, say, like $5. So we'll get some things figured out on that, and I'll let you guys know about that. But you're going to be able to follow along, guys. You're going to be able to follow along. So I just wanted to create this video just to kind of introduce myself to you guys. If you're new to this channel, to let you know where we're at. You can expect to see daily content coming, where I'll be going over my numbers in my store, what I was able to source that particular day, any unique, any funny sales, and what sold that day. And we'll be talking some business also too, guys. And that's one of the things I want to do. I have another project that I'm working on that's going to be it's going to be a membership site. It's going to be a membership site that's going to show people how to go in and buy and sell, make money buying and selling. And that's going to be down the road. So I won't be giving away a lot of that game. I'll just be, in a sense, showing you guys my journey. And then if you feel that you want to get in, you want to learn the business, and you want to get more of that hands-on, then I'm going to have an actual membership site that you guys can plug into. That'll be an accountability group slash resource where you can go in and you can learn how to buy and sell. I've done all the work for you. I went out, I found all the channels, I found all the podcasts, all the resources, all the different people that you need to plug into and follow in order to get out here and make money in the game of buying and selling and flipping. All right, Orville J. Parker, aka Coach, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you go over and check out my website, check out my store, and I'll see you guys on next video. God bless.